Right. It's now the morning. I had to wait until New Year's ended. First off, Happy New Year's. It's 2026 now. Hey, yay! Dawn of a New Day. Spider-Man. Dawn of a New Day. Avengers. Doomsday. Avengers. Doomsday. What's another movie? GTA 6. Yay! Oh, Piggy Intercity. Yay! 2026, you guys. Wow, man. Stranger Things. Let's talk about Stranger Things. Before we damn, man. I believe what made me remember come on, season 5 wasn't the crying type. Yes, I wouldn't say I would. Maybe if I took some, if I never watched for when I was making those mini reviews on the review recaps on the original few seasons. Maybe I most likely would have never cried if I decided not to do that, to go revisit the old seasons. If I never did that, there was a chance I would have most likely just stayed silent. I would have been still happy with the ending. It was an amazing conclusion. I basically cried for every season, and that is insane. I don't know why I cried for every season, especially season 2. But yeah, this is the ending. Stranger Things is over. The original series is over. I would sure we were getting Tales of 85, but it's not going to be the same because it's going to be played by different actors. That's what I've heard. If it's not true, then I'll be really happy if it's not true. But it's true. It's being played by different actors. But let's get into the episode. Wow, man. It's over. Alright, Stranger Things, final episode. Wow, man, it was incredible. Generally one of the best episodes I've ever watched in Stranger Things. The build-up, the rise and tension. Definitely, episodes 5 and 7 were kind of slow. They felt like they were trying to build up to the story, to the final ending. But still, it was incredible seeing. They made me really like the characters I didn't like. There was these army people, the army guys, and the army scientists who wanted to capture Elle so they could make more more numbers and make more monsters, that they would say. I hated those characters. I still hate them, but in my opinion, they were actually better in this final episode. They felt better in this final episode. Even 7, I hate 7. I wanted her to die every single moment that there was a time that she could die. I wanted her to die because she was awful. There was no point of her for season 2. So yeah, she sucked. So I wanted them to get rid of her. Even but they still actually made her feel a better character in this episode than in the previous episodes. I loved her in this episode. I didn't love her in this episode, but I was okay with her in this episode. When she died, I didn't cry. Obviously I didn't cry for a character I didn't care about. I was dang, man. Dang. Sure, some of the emotional moments made me tear up a little, but yeah, dude, especially seeing them all just run towards the it's insane that yeah, sure, it's incredibly unrealistic that most likely they would have most likely died if they. But it's fire, so I don't know, but I really did love how they just all were just jumping on the thing while Elle was fighting inside of the Mind Flayer's body. I think that was the Mind Flayer fighting Vecna. I loved seeing. Oh, I just realized there's a hole in my wall. Okay. Just seeing the Ellen fighting Vecna inside while outside they're burning the Mind Flayer. I loved when Dustin just yelled, "This is for Eddie! Yeah, kill him! Stab his Under Armour. Under Armour. If you understand what I'm saying about that, you understand. Oh my god, what an incredible ending, man. I'm surprised that basically no major characters died. But the side plots, Max, whatever happened to Lucas's sister and the teacher, Mr. Johnson, I believe? Whatever happened to those guys? We saw the military entering into the church, but we never saw what happened. Okay, they never show what happened. I'm not saying that's bad. I'm just saying, like, what happened to those guys? Did they get caught? Did they escape? Did Lucas's sister kick one of those soldiers in the ball? Like, what happened? But, like, who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Still incredible. I like the children were absolutely clueless. Like I loved how Max's sister, I mean not Max, I said Max, Mike's sister. I love how she started becoming like, and it was so evil how they continued making Derek just like because of his weight. I'm sorry. I just love how he just couldn't keep up with the group. He was so slow. That was hilarious. Sorry. I loved Vecna's arm. I loved how he could just extend it when grabbing people. That was cool. I wish they did more with that, because that would have been an incredible thing. Like, that would have been incredible. I loved how it showed the origins of how everything was made, with like Vecna got shot, and like it's basically like you hold something that's infected, but you're like you have like a bullet wound, and then like the infection goes into the bullet wound and gets you infected and gets you sick. Like I loved how they showed that. I love that, and I love how they show how he was how he turned into what he turned into. Yeah, I love that. But Max, I'm sorry, I still loved her character. Like he was still amazing. They kind of butchered her character in the final episode because she basically couldn't do anything. Like, sure, the first few minutes she actually did something, but she basically could do she couldn't do anything after Hop got controlled by Vecna, and he thought he accidentally shot the tank, but he actually ended up didn't shooting the tank and then ruined the entire plan. But she was completely useless after that, and also we never found out what they do to Max and Robin's girlfriend. I guess I don't know her name, or the nurse. We never knows what happened to them. Did they get interrogated? Like what happened to them? Like that's why, in my opinion, like this is how they could have fixed and ended Max's arc. Max, first off, should have died in season 4. Like if they killed Max in season 4. That would have been nice. But they could have brought Max back into season 5 by just, if Holly's in the mind of Vecna. That means most likely, this would most likely be there. Vecna's, I believe this was kind of in Coraline, like the original victims of the children. I know in the movie, there's these ghost children who are trying to help Coraline escape the doll world, and also that's what they could have done in Stranger Things. They could have brought in Vecna's original victims, like Chrissy, wake up, Chrissy, the nerd of Nancy's computer class or whatever, newspaper class. Like they could have brought back Vecna's original victims. In my opinion, that would have been better, because they're basically dead, but they're basically still alive in Vecna's mind. But when Vecna dies, that's when we could have had this emotional moment where Max meets Lucas for the final time, and then she just goes away into heaven. And that would have been, I would have cried definitely, but in my opinion, that would have fixed Max's character. They should have done that. And I believe some of you might agree with me on this one. That's what they should have done. I would have generally liked if they, instead of Max being alive, it showed Vecna's previous victims, like the consciences and souls of Vecna's previous victims in his mind. That would have been incredible. But still, I liked her in this season. Wasn't the most useful kind because she was just disabled, but still incredible. I loved the final act. I cried so much in that final act. I remember when I kept in the original recast. I don't know if I said this in the original recast, but I'm gonna say it now. I kept saying in season 4, all right, guys, all right, Lucas and Max, you guys need to smash before this ends. And I was like, and every time when they kept getting alone, I was like, okay, guys, you guys are alone. Time to smash. I can't, like I just wanted them to see. I just wanted them to see. I want to see their characters just finally like being. Okay, you don't have to do this if you're boyfriend and girlfriend, but like I wanted them to just get into it, man. Get into them, man. I wanted them to start getting smoochy. And then my heart was immediately shattered in season 4 when Max got into a coma, and then I was like, and Max can move. Are they ever gonna smash? I was scared. I was like, oh, I guess they're never gonna smash. But no, man, you have no idea how happy and how much I cried of when seeing Max and Lucas finally touch lips again ever since season 2. You have no idea. And then a few scenes later, I was like, they finally effing smashed. Even though it's not basically smashing, I was so happy, man. You have no idea. I mean, you might call me creepy for being happy about that, but dude, I was so happy seeing them smash after me wanting them to smash all that time. Like, they're basically not smashing. Like, they're not making babies. but I just love using the word smash and stuff, so yeah, that's why I used it. But dude, like, even after, like, I loved how they, instead of deciding to go to like some sort of party, they finished the show of how the beginning of the show started. They were playing D&D. They played D&D with Max. I don't think we've ever seen. Yeah, no, we've never seen Max play D&D with them. Well, most likely in free time, like off screen, like not on screen, they probably play D&D together because like Max has her little notebook that she placed back at the end. Like, dude, like I was like, you have no idea how much I was crying over them saying, "Oh wow, they're finally going on this." Like when Willa's mom and Hopper, they go on the date, I'm like, wow, they finally made that date. And then seeing Lucas and Max finally go watch a movie, I was like, oh, they're finally watching a movie together. And like, oh my god, dude, I was crying. Like that ending, man. Like especially the end credit scene, man. Incredible. Like it was insane how good they ended off the series. Like, I really wish that Squid Game could have ended off like this. Like, I still also love the Squid Game ending, but, like, compare this to Squid Game. Like, Squid Game just showed another, like, a reboot of a series. But this just basically ended it off, saying that even though the main characters are growing up, the young characters are gonna fill in, like, they're gonna become the new Mike, Lucas, Will, Dustin, and Max, and I guess 11 too. Like, definitely, like, they will be the new group while the others grow up and leave Hawkins. I love that. Like, it's not saying it's going to be a reboot, but those characters, it's just saying that the adventure will basically continue on, but with new children. I love that. I also loved how it said 18 months later, because it's 11 plus 7, which equals 18. Yeah, you get it? They should have added one more, so they also could have added 1, so we could have had all the numbers here, baby, but I'm okay with that. I wonder if anybody noticed that. Like, but definitely some people noticed that, but I noticed it when I saw it the first time. Yeah, it was an incredible ending, man. I love the set pieces. That was the best. That was like, I looked into the Rotten Tomatoes and I saw this. Let me show it on screen. Why the heck is the general audience giving this a 55%? This is getting close to the Squid Game one, with Squid Game Season 3 ending with a 51%. I believe it's a 51%. It's 51 or 53. I believe it's 51 now. Like, dude, this was way better than what the heck Squid Game did. This is way better. Why is this getting close to Squid Game numbers? While the critics are actually giving this movie applause, the general audience are just absolutely hating this ending, this season. Like, I don't think that they hate the season, but, like, why is it this low? It shouldn't be this low. It should be high. I loved how this season ended and kind of started. Like, sure, it was a kind of a meh season a little, but it was still good. I don't know, man. But I also really love how they're also saying, did Elle survive or did Elle die? Because it's basically them saying at the end, like, sure, it's basically like a fake out character death, but they're not saying it's a fake out character death. They're saying that it's just a theory. There's a chance that actually happened, but there's still a chance that she still did stay behind and get killed by the the explosion in the upside down. Like, there's still a chance that she survived, but there's still a chance she still died. I love that they're not saying did she die or did she live, because there really isn't. They don't really need to make another series. But I'm okay. Like, I don't know what. Even if they could reboot the series, where are they gonna go? Like, are they gonna go with the new characters? Like, the Tales of 85. I know the Tales of 85 isn't a reboot. It's basically kind of like a prequel of season. It's basically what happened during season 2 and season 3. That's what the Tales of 85 is gonna be, right? But like between season 2 and season 3, what happened between those times? That's what But even if they're gonna make other reboots, what's the reboot gonna be about? Because like, I don't know what they could make a reboot of. Because the main storyline, I don't think they should really continue on with that. Because, like, it's amazing how they ended it so perfectly. I don't know, man. I don't know what they could make next with this. Because, like, Squid Game, like, we can show, like, what happened to the front man, what happened, there's, like, the continue, like, the games in other countries, like that they could make that for ages. But for Stranger Things, I just don't know what they could they could do next. Because the Upside Down's destroyed. Are they gonna make an Upside Up? Like the Upside Up, instead of them walking, they can fly. Like is that gonna be a reboot? Like I don't know what they could actually make reboot. What they can reboot with the series, man. I don't know what they can reboot because like there's really nothing else for them to do. Like, they can't just say that the Upside Down returned because, like, it's gonna be, I believe that would be pretty stupid if they just said, ooh, the Upside Down's returning in this new series. Like, no, that would be stupid. Like, why would the Upside Down return? I don't know how they could, like, reboot the series, but still, even if they don't reboot the series, I wouldn't care. This was an amazing ending. I loved it. Especially, I love the end credit scene. Like, showing like, all the comic books, showing, it was like a comic book and, like, kind of like a newspaper to me. I don't know, like, but it mostly looked like a comic book. I loved how they show all the characters who acted in this. I love how they show that. And I love how they showed it in, like a book setting. Like, it was made by someone. But it could still be real. Like, I love that. Because, like, it's basically... I think it's meant to be, like, the present day. Because, like, if you look at, like, the notebook at the end... Like, you can see how some of it's wrinkled and, like, all that stuff. Because this story was made in the 80s. It was made in the 80s. And this is, like... And, like, that book would be, like... 40 years old? How long ago was the 80s? Alexa, how long ago was the 80s?
On September 28, 2025, first pitch was at 2:05 p.m.
That was completely useless. Alexa, how long ago was the 80s?
On September 28, 2025, first pitch was at 2:05.
Alexa, stop. Okay, she's useless. Okay. I believe the 80s was 40 years ago, I think. I hope so. I don't hope so, because my parents were born in the 70s. Yeah, the 80s. Yeah, 40 years ago. Yeah, because they're 40. So, yeah. 80s was like 40 years ago. That means it makes sense why it's all crumbled up and all like teared. Like, I loved how it's like a story. Like, it could be like, I love that. Stranger Things started incredibly and ended incredibly. Even though I'm still basically a newcomer, it felt like I was watching this show ever since the beginning. They did an incredible job. Hands down, the best show ever made on Netflix. And you guys basically can't disagree. This is better than Squid Game, The Crown, and whatever other Squid Game show, and what other shows are on Netflix. This is the best one. and Netflix will most likely never make something as good as this. Like, incredible, man, incredible. Excited for what's next for Stranger Things, but if they don't make anything else, I'll be happy with that, because they ended the show incredibly. All right, hope you guys. All right, let's get into the ranking. All right. So we give season. Okay, let's give like the final episode its own little ranking. Final episode. We ranked the final episode at 10 out of 10. Incredible. One last adventure, and they ended that last adventure incredibly. But let's give the full season its own ranking. So, Volume 1, Volume 2, and the final. When the entire thing crumbled up, what do I give it? I give it a 9.5 out of 10. Like, Volume 2 really did ruin the season for me. I loved the original, the Volume 1, but Season 2's acting, like, some of it was like, it was kind of, you know what? Let's remove the 5 and the point. We're giving Season 5. You might be like, why are you giving this ranking? It's because the ending was incredible. I'm giving Season 5 a 10 out of 10. I said I wasn't going to do it, but dude, this season was incredible. This ending was incredible. It completely made me look back at the actual season. It made me think it was actually pretty good. So, we're giving it a 10 out of 10. Only seasons that had a 10 out of 10 is Season 5, Season 4. Yeah. Like, I can put Season 1 up there, but we'll put also Season 1 up there, because Season 1 was also pretty nice. We're going to give, so like, the first season and the last 2 seasons, all of those have a 10 out of 10. Those seasons were incredible. Best Netflix show ever made, man. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope you guys enjoyed Stranger Things. We'll be back in Tales of 85, but it's over. It's over. It's over. Can't believe it's over. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, because I definitely did. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. It's over. Like, I can't believe it's over. Alright. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to subscribe and notifications on. Remember, stay in touch with those reviews. Yeah. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.